all heroes are appreciated, placed on pedestals, elevated and congratulated.
Poet and actor Mark Luke was there addressing the realities of the social workers at the World Social Work Day 2019 event today at the Marriott. The theme for this year is Promoting Human Relationships. Lorraine Bird, Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Social Protection, speaking on behalf of the subject minister, highlighted the scope of the social worker.
Social work is a multifaceted profession which aims to improve people's lives by helping with social and interpersonal difficulties, promoting human rights and well-being.
The permanent secretary, who seemed caught up in the glowing attributes of the social workers, made a pitch of her own.
I am not a social worker, but I've been with the ministry for a number of years, and I think that I qualify to be a social worker. Thank you very much.
Also addressing the gathering was Wendell Smith-Eno, who spoke of the University of Guyana's expansion of the social work program.
We now have a more structured approach to practicum, and we are working on making that even better because it is not without fault. In addition, more counseling courses were added among other enhancements. These were all introduced based on feedback and demands from our stakeholders.
Veteran social worker and retired Chief Probation Officer Sylvia Conway had the audience gripped as she shared a few practical tips about the profession.
Your job is from 8 to 4, but look at the part that says that any other duties that may from time to time. And that is the part you looked at because you said 8 to 4. Oh, what about this part? I mean this part. What means we're not going up at all. And I think about 1 year when Andrina and I were in school, we were going to the boys' school for something together. And there was a riot in Georgetown. Riot in Georgetown, the serious racial business. And Anne and I had a pack of biscuits. And that's what we had for dinner. And we sat down and the news came up and she said, well, look at these stupid people in Georgetown. We in Esquipo having a good time with a pack of biscuits for dinner. And they're fighting each other in Georgetown.
The co-chair for the event, Milton Smith, told a joke about a man needing a heart transplant and having to choose between that of a social worker and a lawyer.
One belonging to a lawyer and the other to a social worker. The man quickly responded, the lawyer. The doctor says, wait, don't you want to know a little about them before you make your decision? The man says, I already know enough. We all know that social workers are bleeding heart, and the lawyers probably never use his.
For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.